When the original Overwatch was released in 2016, it quickly became one of the most popular and successful online team-based shooters ever. In its first year, its player base grew to a whopping 30 million, despite the fact that it was a paid game. Overwatch's diverse cast of colorful, well-designed characters, low barrier to entry, and ability to cater to all kinds of different players across a wide age demographic are just some of the factors that contributed to its rapid and ongoing success. While it wasn't a perfect game by any means, owing to long queue times, a lack of game modes, and one-shot ultimates, Overwatch 1 was generally loved by the community for its unique gameplay and the fact that, at the very least, it felt like Blizzard was more concerned with the satisfaction of players than profits. When the successor, Overwatch 2, released back in October 2022, it was announced that it would employ a free-to-play approach, thus allowing more players to join in on the experience and basically reviving interest in the game. It was also announced that the game would move from 6v6 to 5v5 during an official livestream in May 2021. These decisions were celebrated by many in the community, but others understandably questioned whether or not these would actually improve the overall experience. As it turns out, while Overwatch 2 has brought a few quality of life improvements such as better graphics and lighting and smoother gameplay, for every problem it's managed to solve or attempted to solve, it seems like another arguably more glaring issue has swooped in to take its place. If you check out Reddit, Blizzard forums, or just about anywhere on social media, it really doesn't look like anyone is happy with Overwatch 2. In fact, if the latest reports are to be believed, the game is nigh unplayable right now. The fact of the matter is, Overwatch 2 needs to change, at least if it wants to retain players for the foreseeable future. According to statistics, Overwatch 2's player base is increasing, albeit pretty slowly since 2023 started. At present, there's over 25 million average monthly players, but seeing that the game is now free-to-play, this isn't really as impressive as it sounds. And with growth slowing down big time, if Overwatch 2 doesn't change its tune soon, it could end up dead in the water in the coming months. The biggest overarching problem with Overwatch 2 is that its monetization is, well, simply put, a little crazy. The prices for skins and cosmetics are over the top and beyond the reach of most players, and since battle passes expire at the end of each season, most gamers never get the chance to gain access to the items they want. In short, unless you're prepared to grind for hours or pay a premium, you're unlikely to gain access to most items, especially in the higher tiers. Blizzard has admittedly made a half-hearted attempt to address this by reducing the cost of older skins and being able to earn legacy credits, but this hardly addresses the main problem. The simple solution would be to simply reduce the cost of new skins and cosmetics, but I honestly don't see this happening. The other even less likely approach would be to abandon the free-to-play approach and go back to a paid game model, but it may be too late to backpedal on this now. Another major issue is that in an effort to reduce queue times and keep people playing, matchmaking for ranked games in Overwatch 2 has become an absolute nightmare. While you may only queue for a few minutes or even a few seconds, you could be matched with a seasoned master who gets paired up with a total newbie who knows absolutely nada about Overwatch. This makes for a frustrating and unpleasant experience for all involved. And if you throw in issues related to balance, like Ramatra's ultimate before he was nerfed in Season 3, you'd be rightly justified in quitting Overwatch 2 and just deleting it from your computer forever. While the matchmaking system in the original Overwatch didn't mean longer queue times, the overall quality and balance of matches was infinitely better. It seems that, for the most part, players would prefer to wait a little longer to play a more satisfying match than enter in a fraction of the time and hate every second of it. For now, bringing back the old system may be the best approach to resolving these extremely annoying issues. Other issues with Overwatch 2 include the lack of new maps, which is, kind of ridiculous seeing that the game has been out for almost 6 months now. On top of this, Overwatch 2's removal of post-match voting cards means that the support players don't really get any recognition at all. While this may not be a big deal in the eyes of a lot of players, for those who main support, this does feel like a slap in the face. It's also no secret that Overwatch 2's play of the game is broken, and a recent amazing play by someone using Kiriko to kill the entire enemy team only serves as further proof of this. There's no debating that Overwatch 2 has to change and even go back to employing some of the approaches and mechanics that made the original great. This doesn't seem like a big task, but whether the devs at Blizzard will actually listen or not remains to be seen. If the game we all know and love is to be saved, some big changes have to come as soon as possible. Otherwise, Overwatch 2 may soon end up as a piece of history, and one that many players would rather forget. Anyway, what are your thoughts about Overwatch 2? Do you agree that some big changes are needed? If so, what do you think needs to be addressed first? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And if you haven't yet, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel so we can keep bringing you awesome gaming, VR, and AI content on the regular. That's it for today from me and the heroes here at Meta Squad. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Peace!